repels people. Careful listening, on the other hand, builds trust, particularly if one shows respect to the other side. President Dwight Eisenhower, despite being used to a military command and control structure, noted this about the art of leadership. He said, "You do not lead by hitting people over the head. Any damn fool can do that. So it's usually called assault, not leadership." I'll tell you what, he said, leadership is persuasion and conciliation, education and patience. It's a long, slow, tough work. That's the only kind of leadership I know or believe in and will practice. This kind of mutual understanding, this give and take, is the path to meaningful compromise, and that is essential to our society that is so deeply divided. Social media has lowered our national debates into angry brawls, making bipartisanship ever more difficult. Graduates, it will be the challenge of your generation to recover ways that leaders can craft bipartisan solutions. The final reason we need to understand each other is to restore a common vision and hope that has long animated the American Republic, what Lincoln called the last best hope of earth. After surveying the decline and polarization of the small town in which he was raised, Fort Clinton, Ohio, Professor Robert Putnam concludes that the major problem is a radically shriveled sense of we. The American dream has morphed, he said, into a split-screen nightmare. Columnists Michael Gerson and Peggy Noonan both have made the same point. We are ceasing to believe in the miracle at this country's heart, the unifying power of American ideals. What we are losing is a common vision and hope that animated so many previous leaders: Jefferson and Lincoln, Theodore Franklin and Eleanor Roosevelt, John Kennedy and Martin Luther King, Ronald Reagan and George H.W. Bush. For all their differences, these leaders believed in a powerful dream that America as a people carried the torch of government of, by, for the people. They believed that Americans, whatever their differences, whatever their furious debates, whatever their different stations in life, were all part of one nation. Today, there are few voices who rally us to seek the common good and lift up a shared dream. So the question remains, can we achieve both and? Can we both disagree on certain things and join hands on others? Can we say with Lincoln, who proclaimed, even beset with the scourge of civil war, we are not enemies but friends. We must not be enemies. Can we identify with Martin Luther King, who appealed to the same mystic chord of memory? I have a dream, he said, that my 4 little children one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. He said, with this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. To have any vision like that of Ronald Reagan, who in 1989 farewell address returned to the theme of America as a shining city on the hill. And how stands the city on this winter night, he asked. After 200 years, he answered, she still stands strong and true on the granite ridge. And her glow has held steady no matter what the storm. And she's still a beacon, still a magnet for all who will have freedom. For all the pilgrims